Gloria from New Glasgow, Nova Scotia asks, what's a day in the life of the curator of the Museum of Healthcare like?
In some ways, there are no 2 days alike. I come in the morning and I'm thinking, what's going to happen? I may have a list, but it never seems to turn out that way. But generally speaking, the kinds of things that I might get involved with in the course of a day would be working on ongoing projects, which are usually preparations for another exhibition coming up. Might be preparing content to add to our website. Right now I'm working on a project enhancing descriptions of some of our fantastic artifacts in the collection, and those are going to go up in their own special profiles. Working with donors, I almost every day get calls from donors seeking a home for their wonderful objects, which can relate to almost any aspect of healthcare. So I never really know from day to day what those things might be. Sometimes they're nursing textbooks, sometimes they're intriguing pieces of machinery which were custom designed for a particular use in the 1950s. So it's a real treat that way. Certainly working with my colleagues every day is all part of it. Overseeing some of the collections management, in other words, looking after the nuts and bolts, the housekeeping of our collection, how we catalog it and prepare it for storage, do conservation work on it, all that kind of thing. We usually have a stream of students and volunteers coming through, as well as our own permanent staff, so it's a busy beehive of activity. That certainly makes the place interesting. Oh, one other thing I do, I get questions from the public on who knows what. I never, again, when someone from the public or an academic is looking for information, you really never know what that may be, but sometimes it's a voyage of discovery when it comes to figuring out what the answer should be. And in most cases, I've learned something at the other end of it. So days here are never dull and always fun.